36-year-old man from Hyderabad who was trafficked in Myanmar has been launched in a Thailand jail for years, and now his kin has sought the intervention of the Ministry of External Affairs to seek his release. The family of the 36-year-old man from Hyderabad has requested the Ministry of External Affairs to help them bring back their kin, who is currently lodged in a jail in Thailand after allegedly being tracked to Myanmar. Let's go across to Aneri, my colleague, who is now joining us live on the bulletin. Aneri, explain to us what exactly happened. How did this man end up in Myanmar? He was trafficked there, and from there he reached Thailand. He has been jailed there for years. Now the family is coming out and seeking the intervention of the government. But explain to us the entire sequence of events.
Well, what we are seeing is that a 36-year-old man, where we see that he is a resident of Langar House in Hyderabad. His family resides here in the city outskirts. But what we are now learning is that the family of him has sought the intervention of the central government, and also at the same time, what we are seeing is that he was allegedly lured. He was trafficked by some of the people there, and he was later lodged in the jail in Thailand. And now the family members of the 36-year-old man is seeking help from the Ministry of External Affairs, and also at the same time we see one of the local party here in Hyderabad is also trying to help out his family in bringing him back to India. But then we will have to wait and watch what would be the next step by the External Affairs Ministry in this matter, as the family members have been seeking help from the central government. But we also see that he was trafficked. He was lured by some of the agents there, and then later he landed up in jail in Thailand. So we'll have to wait for more details into this. But yes, the family members of the 36-year-old man is seeking help from the central government to rescue him from there and bring him back to India safely.
All right. Well, thanks, Aneri, for joining us, sharing that with us, viewers. There are several details that are still emerging in the case. In fact, he was also lured by a Chinese travel agency. We'll tell you more on that, but for now, let's shift our focus. Now, Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam Board has decided to remove its non-Hindu employees. The governing board of the temple is removing the employees for practicing non-Hindu traditions. Now, this is coming after earlier the TDD board stated that only Hindu employees can work in the temple board. Take a look at this report.
The Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam board has decided to remove 18 of its non-Hindu employees. The decision is in compliance with board's rules requiring staffers to only practice Hindu traditions. The action follows suit after TTD chairman B.R. Naidu had previously stated that only Hindu employees could work there. BJP leader N.V. Subhash has welcomed the decision while praising the TTD chairman B.R. Naidu.
Welcome this move by the TTD chairman, Mr. B.R. Naidu. The day he took over as the chairman, he has very clearly said that non-Hindus should leave the sacred place of Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam, because in earlier regime, many non-Hindu believers have been appointed in pivotal posts. So there were so much of disturbances which the rituals of Hindus been not followed. Though the previous government hasn't taken any stand on it, the present government and the present chairman has taken this initiative.
The 18 employees have now been given two options, either to accept a transfer to other government departments or apply for voluntary retirement scheme. Failure to comply will result in further action.
TTD में अभी ज़्यादा लोग ऑन पेपर हिंदू से, लेकिन प्रैक्टिसिंग क्रिश्चियनिटी ऐसा नहीं चलते हमारा टीटीडी में. फर्स्ट बोर्ड मीटिंग में हम एक रेजोल्यूशन ले लिया और टीटीडी चेयरमैन सभी मेंबर्स ने, पुअर प्रैक्टिसिंग नॉन हिंदू in TTD institution. The must quit from TTD. ऐसा एक रेजोल्यूशन हम ले थे TTD बोर्ड मीटिंग में. अभी yesterday we identified 18 members. उसमें 2 नाम विजय भास्कर और रेणु दीक्षित. वो they are practicing Hindu religion.
Meanwhile, TDP leader and Andhra Pradesh Minister Nara Lokesh said that he will stick to his statement that when Hindus are not employed in mosques, then why should non-Hindus be in Tirupati?
I want to be very clear that there are religious sentiments involved. It's, to be honest, if you look at a Hindu is not allowed to work in a mosque. It's as simple as that. And vice versa also applies. So it's nothing new. And as a government, we've been very clear on the subject. And we'll take it forward to a logical conclusion.
Meanwhile, AIMIM President Asauddin Owaisi has attacked TDP over the decision of the temple board.
जो TTD ने कार्रवाई की है और उनके जो चेयरमैन है उनको अपॉइंट किया है चंद्रबाबू नायडू ने, जो मुख्यमंत्री हैं आंध्र प्रदेश के. हमारा डायरेक्ट सवाल चंद्रबाबू नायडू से यह है कि आप 18 एम्प्लॉइज को हटा रहे हैं जो नॉन हिंदू हैं. जब आप टीटीडी के एम्प्लॉइज को इसलिए हटा रहे हैं कि वो नॉन हिंदू हैं, तो किस बुनियाद पर तेलुगु देशम चंद्रबाबू नायडू बीजेपी के लाहेबेज वक्फ बिल की तायीद कर रही है, सपोर्ट कर रही है?
Now remember, TTD is an independent government trust that manages the Tirumala Venkateswara temple in Tirupati, which is the world's richest shrine.